Hi, it's Miss Baxter. I'm back. Trying to get a lot of this work done because I don't want you to miss a day of learning. Usually I do these videos and I put them in Schoology, um, or I will give them to a sub, or they're embedded in my lesson plan so that you can still learn even when I'm not around. So, for math, we have been learning about estimating. Estimating is it's a partner to rounding. And some of you have gotten so good with rounding. You are able to tell me what numbers in the ones place, in the tens place, in the hundreds place. You have learned how to underline the place value, circle the number. We have learned how to check and see if the number in the numbers place in the behind the place value is going to be rounded up or rounded down. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, if you would get out your math and science folder, the December to January. I'll give you a few minutes to do that. As you're doing that, I am going to prepare your lesson plan, your daily lesson supplies that you need for today, and I'll send that along with this, letting your parents know that you will need to get your, sorry, I'm trying to do more than one thing at once, so you can get all your stuff together. Also, since we just finished up our ELA, what you can do is, I know Douglas, I think this might be your last day, Douglas. You may color a snowman. When we come back, there's going to be special prizes for those who have their reading logs completed and have read books or participate in lessons online. Okay, so hopefully you have your math science now. Excuse my messy one, I don't want to waste. And if you look on here, we had our little rounding activity where you round down, round up. And I'm just going to show you what that means. And we've been watching a video that shows you how to do that. We know that 5 in the ones place would be right here in the middle. And we know if this is 4, 3, 2, or 1. And remember we have the little car, wheel, wheel. And if he goes up, if he does not, if that number, if we have the number 91 and we're rounding to tens and we circle this, if the ones number is 1, 2, 3, or 4, it will come back down. It does not have enough to make it over the hill. So 91 rounded to the nearest one is 90. Oh, I don't think you can see that. There you go. Sorry about that. Okay, that's better. However, let's say I have 97. 6, 7, 8, 9. So if this number, I always put it at the top of the board. If I'm rounding to the tens, I circle the 7. If this ones is a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, it has the power to change the 9. So the 9 will become what number? Good, 10. And then the circled number becomes a 0. So 97 rounded to the nearest 10. And if it were a car, the ones would land, let me do a different color. The 1, this car would go all the way here, and because it made it over the hill 5, it would be able to go down because the number's in a ones place. I think that was kind of messy. I think the video that we've been watching explains it so much better. So you can use this, you can use this, or you can use however you have in your brain to remember these. Trenton loved this game. So Trenton, if you would like to play this game in math today, you may do so. This is the one where you have to have the dice and you roll it, and you can round to the nearest 10. And then you go around the board, and if your number rounds to the nearest 10, you cover it in the middle. I'm trying to take these off because we played this before. So this is a rounding activity you can do on your own. But I'm going to go to the next page. Okay. Rounding to the nearest 10 is this page right here. So if you have 34, check it like we've checked it here. You underline the number in the tens place. You circle the number and see if it is a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. If it is, it has the power to change the underlying number, the number that's being rounded. If not, it stays the same and the circled number becomes 0. So you can complete this sheet for 34, 86, 72, 91, 25, and 53. Then it says which two starred numbers round to 40. So you have to check and see what these numbers round to by the nearest 10. What two numbers round to 40? Which two numbers round to 30? That is something that you will be able to work on. And then the final one says true or false for each statement. Does 27 round to 20? True means yes, false means no. So you will answer that. Does 8 round to 10? Yes or no, true or false. Does 94 round to 90? True or false? Is that yes or no? It says write 4 numbers that round to 20. So it has a 5 in the ones place. For this one, you have to put a digit. This is really going to stretch your brain. Put a digit in the tens place. And when you have this number, it would round to 20. Here, you have 2 in the ones place and a blank in the tens place. You will have to put a number there that will round to 20. Then here you have a 2 in a tens place. You have to put a number in a ones place to make it round to 20. You have a 1 in the tens place and nothing. So you have to remember, is that first digit going to be able to change? Is it a 1? Is that ones place, a 1, 2, 3, or 4, where it would roll down to 20? Or is it a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, where it will roll up to 20? That one might be a little bit more challenging for you. So that is one sheet that you can work on. If you would like to go on to the next page, there's some more rounding to the nearest 10. This sheet. It's just the next page. And the directions for this one is, it says, is 51 nearer to 50 or 60? They point to 51. Is it closer to 50? Is it closer to 60? And you write your answer here, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 number lines. So that's something you can do. And that'll be enough for math for today. Because we have done the other ones. We did the sort. We did 2 sorts for rounding. So this is basically just review. All right. So I am going to put mine away. You do the same. Also, for any work that you have done, please, please, please make sure that I see it so that I can grade it and I can give you credit. This is the last week for grades. You'll be getting your second marking period grade. We've been in school 20 weeks already. And we're halfway through the school year. We have 20 more weeks to go before we're done. So keep up the great work, and I will see you later. The next lesson will be science. So the same ELA folder, you can pull it out. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.